guys, I'm Tanya, and for all of you who don't know me, I'm an Indian who moved to Canada to complete her post-graduation course. Being a recent graduate, I often get this question, and people ask me what made me choose this specific course that I did and how did I land up to that decision. So today's video is going to be us discussing about what are the things that you need to consider before choosing a course in Canada, specifically before deciding if you want to go to a university or a college. Choosing a course is one of the first steps that decides your journey in Canada. So it is a very important step to take. And if this is something that interests you, then stay tuned and let's dive into the video. Number one, let's first talk about the types of courses and the institutes that provide these courses. So studying in Canada is mainly divided into two institutes. So एक होती है university and एक है college. The degrees that you get are usually provided by a university. So say a master's degree or a bachelor's degree would be provided by university, whereas certifications or diplomas are given by colleges. So if you're studying from a college, आपको masters नहीं मिलेगा. It is going to be a post-graduation certificate or a diploma, not a master's. So this is the difference between both of them. I know what you must be thinking. Masters would be more valuable and I should probably go for a master's. But there is a reason why most of us Indians choose a post-graduation course instead of masters. So let's discuss about both of their criteria and their differences. So first, कोई college में enter होने का criteria. It's pretty simple. You just need a bachelor's degree. You need a decent enough score. Nothing very high. A normal score is good enough to get into any of the top colleges in Canada. You don't need to give any competitive exams. सिर्फ IELTS देना होता है. And the application process is also not very difficult. So this is about college. Now let's talk about university. So mainly to get into most of the good universities, you need a 16 years education. Now this becomes the main problem for us Indians. क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ except for a few courses, most of the courses offer only 3 years of bachelor's. मतलब 3 साल में आपका bachelor's degree हो जाता है, which means 10 plus 2 plus 3, which is 15 years, not 16. So इसी reason की वजह से आप eligible नहीं होते. And आपको एक additional कुछ कोर्स करना पड़ेगा या आपको इंडिया से एक मास्टर्स करना पड़ेगा. You have to do something in order to be eligible. Now this is not for all universities. There are a few जो आपको 15 years में भी दे देते हैं, but I'm talking about the top universities. So this being one of the main criteria. Other one, आपको IELTS के साथ साथ GMAT या ऐसा कोई एक competitive exam देना पड़ता है to get into most of the universities. And along with that, you need other documents like letter of recommendation, SOPs. So basically university का जो process है वो थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा लंबा होता है and आपको ज़्यादा चीज़ें चाहिए होती है to apply to a university. Whereas applying to a college is pretty easy. So that could be one of the main reasons why a lot of us choose to go into a college. Now it all depends on you and you need to decide what is more important to you. So which leads me to my third point, value of this course. So obviously masters would have a slightly higher value compared to a post-graduation course. It would be more globally recognized. But if you're sure कि आपको Canada में ही काम करना है, then post-graduation is a good option as well because they give you the specific skill sets that you need in order to be working in the industry. Now you need to decide what is your focus. अगर आपके लिए डिग्री बहुत important है, then go for a master's. But if you're here just for some education, just to learn a few things, and then your eventual goal is to just work, just to enter the job market, and शायद आगे जाके आपको PR करना है, then don't worry, you are good with a post-graduation course as well. एक और important चीज़ है कि मास्टर्स जो है वो आपको एक ज़्यादा कॉम्प्रीहेंसिव आइडिया देता है. यूजुअली मास्टर्स के कोर्सेज आर अ बिट लॉन्गर, सो मास्टर्स आपको मिनिमम 2 सालों का तो मिलेगा ही. सो विच मीन्स कि वो ज़्यादा डिटेल्ड होते हैं एंड वो आपको हर एस्पेक्ट के बारे में बताएंगे. वेराज अ पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन कोर्स इज़ वेरी स्पेसिफिक टू अ पर्टिकुलर स्किल सेट. सो वो आपको सिर्फ उसी चीज़ के बारे में सिखाएंगे, बट वो उस चीज़ के लिए आपको कम्प्लीटली प्रिपेयर करेंगे. इफ़ यू आर श्योर आपको क्या करना है, देन पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन इज़ गुड. बट इफ़ यू आर स्टिल डिसाइडिंग, यू आर स्टिल लिटिल कन्फ्यूज, देन गो फॉर अ मास्टर्स, क्योंकि आपको हर एस्पेक्ट में आइडिया मिलेगा थोड़ा सा. For me, for example, I was sure that I wanted to get into advertising and I wanted to be in the media side of advertising. If I wanted to do a master, शायद मुझे ऐसा कोई कोर्स मिलता भी नहीं and मुझे मार्केटिंग के लिए जाना पड़ता. Whereas because I chose to do a post graduation, so I could choose this specific course that gave me all the idea about the media side of advertising, and I did not have to study about things that I know I don't want to study. Let's talk about another very important factor, which is the fees. So always यूनिवर्सिटी की फ़ीस कॉलेज से थोड़ी एक्सपेंसिव होने ही वाली है. सो कॉलेज का एवरेज जो एक साल की फ़ीस होगी वो आपकी होगी अराउंड 17 to 18,000 Canadian dollars. नाउ यूनिवर्सिटी की फ़ीस डिपेंडिंग ऑन द यूनिवर्सिटी कितनी पॉपुलर है वो इट वेरीज, बट इट विल ऑलमोस्ट ऑलवेज बी हायर देन द कॉलेज. एंड ऑल्सो सिंस यूनिवर्सिटी कोर्सेज मोस्टली 2 साल के होते हैं, तो यू हैव टू बी इन दैट कमिटमेंट कि आपको 2 साल के लिए फीस भरनी ही है. वेर एज अ पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन कुड बी ऑफ 1 year एज वेल. इफ़ यू आर रेडी टू शेड आउट दैट मनी, देन you should go to a university, but if that is a concern to you, then I suggest stick to a college. While we're talking about fees, let's also talk about scholarships. So colleges में scholarships का scope बहुत कम होता है. Already fees कम होती है, बहुत सारे students हैं, so आपको ज़्यादा scholarship मिलने के chances नहीं है. At the most आपको $500 से $1,000 की scholarship मिल सकती है. Whereas universities are filled with scholarships, and if you are bright enough and if you perform well, then आपको काफ़ी अच्छे scholarships मिल सकते हैं. So if you are applying for a university, then make sure कि आप कोई ना कोई scholarship तो लीजिए ही, and apply for it because there are high chances कि आपको scholarship मिल जाए. How different would your student life be depending on if you're in a university or a college? So like we already discussed, masters is more of a comprehensive course which gives you an overall value. थोड़ा ज़्यादा theoretical होगा. You might be doing a lot of research. आप काफ़ी theory लिख रहे होंगे. Whereas a post graduation is more practical. So that's one studying difference. Whereas when things go back to normal, studying in a university would be way more fun because most of the universities are huge, they have great campuses, big libraries and all of that. Now कुछ छोटी universities भी होती हैं, but I'm talking about the top universities. So most of them have that, and well, that sounds really fun. And colleges are usually small. I was blessed with a great campus, but काफ़ी सारे colleges ऐसे होते हैं जो सिर्फ एक building होती है. So although you will have a campus, but उतना बड़ा university वाला experience नहीं होगा. What is the duration of these courses? So if you are in a university, 99% आपका course at least 2 सालों का होगा. If you're doing a masters, bachelor's कर रहे हो तो 4 सालों का होगा. Whereas if you're in a college, देन आपको एक 8 months का डिप्लोमा या पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन सर्टिफिकेट भी मिल सकता है. सो इफ़ यू आर रेडी टू इन्वेस्ट टाइम, देन आप यूनिवर्सिटी में कीजिए. लेकिन अगर आपके पास टाइम नहीं है, आप एक 8 months का पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन करके यू कैन जस्ट जंप इनटू द जॉब मार्केट एज वेल. सो ऑल ऑफ दिस अगेन डिपेंड्स कि आपके पास कितना टाइम है. डू यू नीड द 3 year वर्क परमिट, डू यू नीड द 1 year वर्क परमिट, ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन यू. आई वुड से अगर आपके पास 2 साल है एंड इफ़ यू गोइंग टू बी इन्वेस्टिंग सो मच टाइम इन स्टडीइंग, तो आप एक मास्टर्स लीजिए. इट वुड बी मोर वैल्यूबल, बट अगेन दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन यू एंड योर एलिजिबिलिटी. बिफोर डिसाइडिंग योर कोर्स, इट इज़ ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू चेक द जॉब मार्केट. तो देखिए कि किस लोकेशन में है ये कॉलेज या यूनिवर्सिटी, एंड सी हाउ इज़ द स्कोप ऑफ योर प्रोफेशन इन दैट प्लेस. Is that university or college really in the outskirts जहाँ पे आपको पार्ट टाइम मिलने में भी प्रॉब्लम होगी? Probably then that is not the right choice for you. Is that place जहाँ पे आपका कोर्स के लिए कोई आगे फ्यूचर नहीं है? So make sure that you have done your research on these things. क्योंकि आप जहाँ पे पढ़ाई करते हैं वहाँ पे आप सबसे ज़्यादा नेटवर्क्स बिल्ड करते हैं. So that makes it much easier for you to get a job over there. Like, I studied in Toronto, so I know the whole area of Toronto, and it would be much easier for me to get a job here because I have contacts here, I know the area well. But if I was to move somewhere else, it would be way more difficult for me. So keep that in mind. For example, I was very keen to do a master's course and I was getting into a few of the universities, but they were located really in the outskirts of Ontario. And I realized that if I'm going to be studying there, then it would be very difficult for me to actually make contacts where the job market is. Which is why I decided to rather choose a college but be in the heart of the GTA and have more opportunities in my hand. So these are the main things that you need to keep in mind while you're deciding the course that you need to choose, and if you want to go to a university or a college. Mainly, in my opinion, if you want to have an overall idea and if you want to know about every part of the field that you're working in, then go for a university. But if you're sure कि आपको एक ही specialization करनी है, then PG कीजिए. एंड अगर आपको कमिटेड होना है, अगर आप 2 साल देने को तैयार हो, मास्टर्स कीजिए. एंड इफ़ यू डोंट वांट टू गिव दैट कमिटमेंट, जस्ट डू एन 8 months पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन. इफ़ यू think that you can get a scholarship and if you're eligible with all of the criteria that I mentioned, go for a university. But if fees is a concern and you don't want to risk it, then go for a post graduation. That was it for today's video. I hope you guys found it informational. If you did, then don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have any more questions or any more video suggestions, drop them down. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.